So, I hate sports video games. In real life, I love sports. I love playing sports. I love watching sports. My favorite sports to watch are football, soccer, and basketball. And also, I like playing them. Because of my interests in those sports at a young age, I had interest in playing, sports video games. I would say I was probably rather late to the sports game, video game party. My first true sports game I was immersed in was FIFA 14 on the PS3. I absolutely love FIFA, and FIFA 16 is when I actually became sort of good at the game, and I got the most fun out of playing the Ultimate Team game mode and playing Pro Clubs with my friends. Also, I can't forget the nostalgic soundtracks from FIFA. I literally have the FIFA 14 and 16 soundtrack in my playlist on my phone. In regards to NBA 2K, I started playing 2K in 2K16. My career was cool. It was fun, but I got the most fun playing Pro-Am and Rec with my friends. And in my senior year of high school, I was really into my team at the time. Also, I can't forget the nightly My League sessions, like firing up My League at 10 p.m. and my friends and I just getting together, drafting our teams, finding out what direction we want to go. We want this team. We want this player. We're going to build a team with all young players. I'm going to go all in and have old heads. Or I'm going to make this crazy trade. Also, shout out to that long-ass Paul George loading screen from back in the day. If you play 2K, you know what I'm talking about. Madden 16 was probably the first Madden I started to play like that. Although I don't have much of a connection to it, it is a game that I also almost buy every year. And I kind of play this one just by myself. I either might fire up Kickoff and just use the Eagles, my favorite team, or I'll play Franchise or Ultimate Team offline. So now I have just regaled to you all these fun, positive experience with these games. So why do I hate them now? Well, somewhere along the way in this video game journey, they all became unenjoyable for me, and in my opinion, actually bad games. But why are they bad? In my opinion, all these games suffer from similar pitfalls and have gradually diminished the enjoyment that I once had from these games. So with that being said, what are these pitfalls?
No, I don't really feel like it.
But I don't.
Pitfall number one, there is no need to try anymore. The saying goes that iron sharpens iron. However, when there's no iron to sharpen your blade, it is solely your responsibility to make sure you stay sharp. From my perspective, games like 2K, FIFA, now EAFC, and Madden have all dulled because where's the motivation? There is no true rival for any of these games at this point. 2K, you had NBA Live, which died out. EAFC, there was PES at one point, but even when I was playing, it never felt like PES was a real threat. And for Madden, there was the NFL 2K series, but that died out 2 decades ago or something. You don't have to worry about getting outperformed by a competitor because there isn't one. There's no obligation to put high quality into gameplay because you are the only game in town. So what are you going to do? Play the other basketball game? Oh, right, there isn't one. So why don't you just slide me over that $70 you do every year? I think this has also resulted in worse gameplay as well. Playing EAFC 25 this year, the passing is so bad. Last year, the passing was bad too. It was getting a little wonky, but it has somehow outdone itself. It is terrible this year. 2K, at least in my experience, I'm going to just speak to my experience. It always feels like a yearly struggle between the casual players and kind of like the sweats and the tryhards. So it's a constant battle of what gets nerfed and buffed, and eventually it feels like the tryhard players automatically are appeased because you have things like the 2K League that brings in money. So as a corporation, you're eventually going to acquiesce to the thing that brings in money rather than just regular people. It feels like to me. So every year, it always feels like one part of 2K is busted. I remember in 2K21, me and my friends skipped that game entirely and just kept playing 2K20 until 22 came out because dunking felt ridiculous. Everyone was prime Vince Carter. If they went up for a dunk, chances are they were getting it, and you couldn't play any defense. One of your pass lanes felt broken. All you had to do was press square and read a pass lane, and you got it. But then they tried to fix it, and they overdid it, and now you can't catch nothing. It's either going through your hands or you're just smacking it away like an idiot. And in one year, it felt like shooting was ridiculous. You were just shooting over everybody, and then they overdid it, and then the game became Bob the Builder Simulator because you couldn't hit anything. It never feels like 2K has ever been able to find like a healthy medium with all these things lately. And by the way, so much unnecessary stuff that is included in just a simple basketball game. But I digress. I could go on, and this would just become solely what's wrong with 2K video, and there's plenty of those out there you can check out and understand the gripes with that. Now, I've discussed the first pitfall. There's no need to try. So, what is the second pitfall?
Money, 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 money.
To me, it is shameless business practice. Absolutely shameless. I get it. You're a company. Companies want to make money. That's their goal with this. But man, everything when you play it feels like a damn racket. You want packs in Ultimate Team? Well, you could play it the normal way and play games and get rewards and get a small pittance and try to upgrade your team. Or you can buy FC points and get your team faster.
Would be able to buy him from me because very few people will have that amount of coins. The only way you can afford to get Ronaldo without FIFA points is by playing the game. You want to know how long that will take? Someone on Reddit worked it out. On average, one game lasts around 20 minutes and gives you roughly 450 coins at the end. So to get enough coins to buy Ronaldo, remember this is his minimum. So 99% of the time, you won't get him at this price. You would have to play 13,777 games. You want to know how much time that is? 275,540 minutes. That's 4,592 hours. That's 27.2 weeks straight. No breaks whatsoever. So it will take you over half a year, ladies and gentlemen, to try and get Ronaldo. So if you bought FIFA 15 today to play Ultimate Team for the first time and had no money to buy packs, by the time you can afford to get Ronaldo, FIFA 16 is out and you...
Same thing with 2K. You want to upgrade your My Player, or you could play the game and do the yearly hustle and grind, my career grind, and reach a decent overall. Or you can just buy the virtual currency and play the somewhat fun online game modes right away and not get spanked immediately with your 60 overall brown shirt character, but probably get smacked by sweats anyway. I feel 2K is especially egregious with the VC hustle. They promote trash with the game as soon as you open it. Like, they promote all the trash in the game as soon as you open it. Like, I'm spamming X or circle to like get all these pop-ups out of my face, and then by spamming, you accidentally come up to the, hey, would you like to buy some VC screen? And I'm one accidental spam press away from actually buying their virtual trash.
Whether it's getting interrupted in the main menu to show you two separate ads.
Not to mention, essentially, the neighborhood is essentially just one big ad for brands that they partner with or whatever. Believe it or not, I haven't spent a single dollar on 2K in years. Probably since high school, I haven't spent money on 2K. Fortunately enough, I game share with one of my best friends, and he bites the bullet and buys 2K every year, while I'm the one that typically buys FIFA or EAFC. and I am the maniac that like levels up his my career player like the tried and true way by not buying VC. Because I'm just so stubborn at this point. I was like, I'm not giving these guys any VC. This game sucks. But yeah, I'm the one that like takes a million years to upgrade his player because I won't buy VC.
Now, there's two ways you can do this. Option one, grind. Spend dozens of hours playing dozens of games, scraping together pennies so you can get 1% faster, 1% stronger, 1% better at handling ball. But it's never enough. This process is miserable. You're useless out there. You don't belong in the NBA. You would be better off in any other line of work. And this is exactly by design. This is how the game wants you to feel. They want you to hate this part because they know the more frustrating of an experience you have, the more likely you are to just skip to option two, spend $40 more. Come on.
So, Tyson, you've clearly presented all your gripes with sports games. So, why do you persist on playing games that you clearly do not enjoy anymore? Well, that is because of one thing.
How many of us have them? A show of hands.
So, I'm fortunate enough to have a group of friends I have known since I was a kid, and we have gotten on PlayStation and played games together since our high school days when we all had PS4s. My friends are the one thing that still makes these games enjoyable. For EFC, the main mode I play is Pro Clubs. I still play Ultimate Team because there is like a joy of collecting cards and building my team. However, I pretty much always only play the offline mode. I play squad battles offline. I know, lame, boring, weird, but I really just like getting cards for my team. That's all I really enjoy. When it comes to 2K, I play Rec or the occasional Pro Clubs. As you have noticed with both of these games, there is a pattern. These are all game modes where you form a team with your friends and play against other people. It is the experience of making jokes together, laughing at glitches and bad game mechanics, calling each other trash, and triumphing together after a big win that makes the game enjoyable. But lately, even that hasn't been enough. As I'm recording this video in December 2024, the current sports game cycle is EAFC 25, 2K25, and Madden 25. In this year's game cycle, I've had a completely new experience with this round of sports games. Normally, I trudge on every year, acknowledging that the games are bad and not enjoyable to me, but ultimately accepting the joy of playing with my friends. However, around this fall, I kind of had like a personal journey where I went MIA briefly for maybe about 2 months. And during this time, I didn't talk to my friends as much or join the PlayStation party to play games during this time. I just needed some time to reflect on myself. And without my friends, I had literally no desire to play any sports games. I stopped playing 2K. I hadn't even bought EAFC at the time. I didn't buy it until it went on sale. It was like 50% off. Same with Madden. Yeah, I had no desire to play these games, and then I had a sort of a epiphany, I guess. During this time, I was tired of awarding time, money, and storage space to games that I did not enjoy. I was tired of complaining about the same things and then coming back to play it the next day or even in a couple of hours anyway. I have all of these games that I play but never finish because I fall back to play these sports games that take up a lot of my time. Lately, I've been having a blast playing games like Cuphead, Elden Ring, Spider-Man, and Undertale, to name a few. So, in conclusion, I'm done complaining. If it's not good, I just won't play it. Me constantly giving these games money just reinforces to them that they don't have to try, so I'll invest my time and money into games that actually do try. I still play Pro Clubs with the homies, but like I said before, I've grown tired about bemoaning every single little thing, so I kind of just accept the game for what it is and try to enjoy the experience of playing with my friends. I'm good off 2K though. That game takes up way too much storage space for it to be that bad, And if you're going to take up that much storage space, you better be a damn good game. So, but I'm not suggesting that my outlook is the correct way to approach these games or approach, you know, if you're in a similar pattern that you got stuck in with sports games or any other type of game. I'm not saying my way is the right way or the way you should operate. This is just my preferred method of operating or interacting with these games at this point. So, sports games. My closing statement to you. Thank you for the memories and the fun that we had early on. Hopefully we can see eye to eye again in the near future. And thank you to my friends. You guys have provided me with countless memories and experiences of us laughing and having fun all these games that I'm sure we will remind each other of for years to come. So, thank you. And thank you for listening.
Tyson Power!